Hello everyone, welcome back to my question and answer thing. In this episode, I'm going to answer questions. Okay, let's get on with it. The first comment says, yeah. Good job. Second comment says, yeah. Good job. Third comment is, yay. Good job. Okay. Street Viper asked, what are your PC specs? I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. Basically, when I decided to start this YouTube thing, Aaron said to me, you know, you're going to need a computer, you're going to need this, that. So I bought this computer. It was like I know it's a quad-core processor, and I know it's the cheapest one I could find, just so I could render and do other things at the same time. I think it has like 16 gig of RAM. That's about as much as I know. Yeah. Shane, you and Yami are an awesome duo. I know. Whatever happened to Final Fantasy IX? Do you plan on doing any other Final Fantasy games? Please answer. Final Fantasy IX was very tough to do because of the text scrolling. I either have to wait for you guys to be able to read it, or read it myself, and I really didn't like reading it. I mean, there was episodes where me and Aaron did really funny voices for it. Even then, it's tough to do because, you know, reading out loud it's not hard. It's just kind of thing that just drains you of energy. So it's a very, very hard game to do. It's very long, and on top of that, it's probably my least favorite of all of the Final Fantasy games, other than the ones I hate. So that was quite hard to do. I thought it'd be okay to do, but I guess it wasn't. I mean, I probably won't do Final Fantasy VII at the moment because of it. But yeah. Ron Damons asks, do you see yourself doing YouTube videos in the next 5 to 10 years? That completely depends on my life. Lots happens in a year. I mean, God, I started doing this 3.5 months ago. I couldn't believe in my wildest dreams that I'd be here talking to you guys, having people talk to me all the time, all these comments left on my videos, and people actually liking the things that I do. I mean, that was, what, 3.5 months? In 5 years, my God, I could be dead. So, maybe, but I have no clue. Do you have any plans to do Kingdom Hearts 2 walkthrough? If you do, I want you to troll the fuck out of that game. I can't remember playing Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm so sure I've seen it played. Like, I saw the what's his name? The Sephiroth battle in that, and it looks hard. But I'm very sure I haven't even played it. Maybe I will, but I don't know if I play it. Rondamons asks again, do you go to the gym? If you do, you should make video blogs like Aaron does. I do go to the gym. I went to the gym 5 hours, 7 days last week, and my arms, I can't lift my arms above my head at the moment. They've been dead for a few days now. It's like, oh, when will you stop hurting? But yeah, I want to do vlogs like of my life, because I'm a very how do I say this? I don't have much motivation in life. A lot of the time, life gets me down, and I think if I did vlogs of my life every day, kind of chronicling my life, I might be able to look back at them and find motivation and inspiration, and you know. But I don't know if you guys would like that. I mean, this channel isn't for me, this channel is for you. I mean, I play the games I like, but at a point I can't do things just for me, it's for you guys. Like, I really want to play stuff like Donkey Kong Country and old games, but I like to serve the masses, I guess. So there's a lot I want to do, a lot of things I feel I can't do, but yeah. Robin Plays Games says, I'm a new subscriber. Thanks for subscribing, bro. Do you and Yami live together, and why? Yes, we live together. We've lived together for about 3 or 4 months now. The reason we live together is because of his mum, pretty much. If you guys are ever subscribed to Aaron, which you probably are, you'd have noticed in a lot of his videos he'd be shouting, "Sorry, Mum." And a lot of people were like, "Ha, that's really funny, that's really funny." But it wasn't funny at all. His mum would make it so he couldn't record videos at certain times. Like, he had to do Scary Games in the Dark. yeah, and you have to scream. His mom, even though he goes downstairs and says to his mom, "Mom, I'm recording. This is my job, you know. This is how I make a living, okay? I don't go to Domino's anymore. I stay here and I work here. Please just be quiet." He shouts once. She's like, "Aaron, shut the fuck up." And after a while, I said to him, "Dude, you've got to get out of that house. You need a good atmosphere for this YouTube thing." And eventually, it was just randomly one day, we were on the way home for the gym, and I was like, "Aaron, come move in with me." He was like, "Tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah." And we got a taxi, we jammed all his stuff in it, brummed to mine, sorted out his room, took a few days to get all sorted, and he's been living with me for a while now. And I haven't killed him yet, so that's good. What's your favourite quote and why? I have loads. Not even close, baby, is one of my favourites. But I guess at the moment, if anyone out there gets this, I'll send you a personal message saying you're awesome. It's a wrestling quote. It's a match I've never lost, a match you've never had. And, it gives me goosebumps. Like, I get massive goosebumps. I'll watch that every day. If you know where that's from, guys, then yeah, you're awesome. Leave a comment if you know. When are you going to try for partnership? I want to get with the same guys as Aaron, because I feel a lot more secure and safe and all that. I've been offered partnership by at least 4 people now, and I've just said no, just because I want to get with the Game Station, if I'm going to get with anyone. So I'm very willing and happy just to keep trucking along, not getting any money. It's not really about the money for me at the moment. I mean, it could do eventually. Like, it could be like I could do what Aaron does and do it for a living. But at the moment, it's me doing it for a little bit of fun. I enjoy the interaction. You know, I'm not that guy who says, "I'm not in it for the money," because money's cool, you know? You need money to live. But I don't do it for money at the moment. And it's very fun. And, of course, money's a very good motivator. A lot of people have a real problem with people making money off YouTube or all these things. But money's a great motivator because it makes you think more about your audience. It makes you want to put out better content because then more people will watch. It makes you just put a lot of work into it and the people around you and all that stuff. And it's, what more can I say? Money's a great motivator, and I love it. Would you do a Resident Evil 6 walkthrough with Yami when it comes out? I don't know, we haven't talked about that. Maybe. I do like Resident Evil games. Who's your favourite wrestler? Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is an Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling, so real Olympic wrestling. And then he was a pro wrestler. He's really good at that. Really fun guy. I just love him. Wish he was in WWE. If you're able to go anywhere in the universe, where would it be? Planets, galaxies, anywhere near Earth, etc. Well, honestly, you say that, but everywhere would be very boring. And let's assume that I wouldn't die in the places I was, yeah? Because, I mean, a lot of places would just be filled with gases at millions of degrees Celsius, and the inner cores of suns and all that, and middle of black holes are not going to get torn apart. I guess it would have to be somewhere on Earth. Or maybe a planet very close to Earth so I can observe Earth from it, like a view from Mars. That would be very cool. But anywhere else is kind of like, you know. So I guess that'd have to be somewhere on Earth. I would probably say, I mean, oh god, I'm probably going to do that thing where I'm like, oh, I want to go to Japan, I want to go to America. I guess New York, New Jersey. WrestleMania 29. I don't know. Who's your favourite Dragon Ball Z villain? That's a tough one. It's between Android 17, Cell, and Frieza. I loved Android 17. He's so cool. I guess it's gotta go with Cell, because he's just very cool. Which WWE diva would you date, marry, fuck? Oh god. Eve Torres is really fucking hot. Like, seriously, she's actually one of the most perfect divas. If you look, like, her body's just right, her face is just right. You know, she's not one of those really skinny ones. Like, Kelly is very ugly. like, it's a bit scary. Her face, just like really, like that. So, I guess I'd marry Eve Torres. But I can't think of any others, really. Have you ever been abroad? Nope, never. Never even been on a vacation, holiday, anything like that. Come from a very poor family. If you could come up with a new catchphrase, what would it be and why? Oh, and Lapras Lazuli is used to dye wool. I hope to give you tips every Q&A video. By the way, my name's Spencer from the capital of Texas. Very nice. Capital of Texas, what is that? That's, I don't know. Lapras Lazuli is used to dye wool. So you can make wool a different colour, it goes blue. That's kind of useless. But if I come up with a catchphrase, it'd probably be fucking fantastic. Or what's that other thing I say that I don't even know that I say? People have commented it a few times. Fucking fantastic and... I can't remember. Fuck that. I love how the surroundings never change in videos. Oh, and Pepsi or Coke. Yeah, I know. Like, over the... Actually, I looked at... because I had to look at these comments. I looked at what was over there, and now it's Coke Zero over there, as opposed to a bottle of Coke, or was it normal Coke? I don't know, there's a few cans of Coke Zero over there that I haven't touched. Pepsi or Coke? Coke by a country mile. Will you make a League of Legends ranked team, and how do I play with you on LoL? I haven't played League for a long time. It's just everything I do now I tend to try and make into a video. So I don't play League too much because it's very hard to make videos of that. As far as making a ranked team, I'd need to find 4 other people who are good. Aaron doesn't put enough time into it anymore, and other people that I know who are good enough for ranked are assholes, so it's kind of hard, man. You can smelt wooden logs in a furnace to make coal, and you need a bowl and a red mushroom with a brown mushroom to make mushroom stew. Okay, so what's a bowl? And I know about the coal now. Shane, will you ever play League of Legends with Aaron, and will you ever upload an episode of League of Legends? Also, what is your Twitch name? One more question, who's your favourite League of Legends character? And which do you think is better? Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight? I think Dark Knight Rises. Describe, and can you say my name with this question? Long question, and you're the best, Shane. He's the God modes. Okay, let's start this. Will you play League of Legends with Aaron? Will you ever upload an episode of League of Legends? I've done a few episodes of League of Legends, actually. It was a while back, though. Not with Aaron, though. I'll see if he wants to, because, I mean, we should do League of Legends, because we're pretty good together. What's my Twitch TV name? Arrow in the knee. My favourite League of Legends character is Kassadin. He's so fucking good. He's very hard to use, though. A lot of people think he's just a Ruffle Stomper character. He's so hard pre-6. Before level 6, it's hard to play. But after that, if you get a good start, you'll just keep going. As far as the Dark Knight Rises and the Dark Knight, I think the Dark Knight beats it. As much as it was very good. I mean, I'm not even saying the Dark Knight Rises is bad. It was very good. It's probably one of my favourite movies all year, but it's not the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was just fantastic, so yeah. If you could meet any person in the world, real person, who would it be? Kurt Angle, I think. I think it'd be Kurt Angle. Just massive fan of his for years as a wrestling fan. Have you ever watched House MD? Of course I have. I fucking love it. It's great. I had like seasons 1 through 5 on DVD. I've watched every episode. I watched every episode up till when he got put in the mental hospital. I haven't watched since then. I just haven't got round to it. But I love it. It's great. Will you ever make a Minecraft Let's Play kind of thing with 1 to 3 subs? It would be really fun to play on Minecraft with you and Aaron if you want to do that. And then maybe I'll be one of the subs to join you. Probably not, because I've got my Minecraft thing going and me and Aaron's Minecraft survival thing going. That's a lot of Minecraft, guys. I don't really have much room to do anything else, so it's probably not going to be anytime soon. Will you learn to cook spaghetti bolognese properly using fresh onions, pancetta bacon, fresh tomatoes and minced lamb rather than beef? Are you fucking kidding me? That sounds disgusting. Fresh onions, ugh. Bacon, fresh tomatoes, what are you doing? What are you talking about? My spaghetti bolognese is the best. Cheese. I need a drink. Coke Zero. So good. Someone says I don't know what to say. Cool story, bro. Hi Shane, remember me? It's Simo. Alright, Simo, baby. My question is, do you think you'll be going to any EGL events in the future? I keep bringing this up to Aaron. I'm always like, when's the next EGL? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if he wants to go. But I'm not going to go on my own. I'm going to go with Aaron. If Aaron's going to anywhere big, I'll go with him just because I love it. Like, we used to travel when we were younger together. It was so much fun. And I just enjoy traveling with him. And it's just great. Will you ever prank Aaron and record it again? Of course not. I'd never do that. Never do that to my best friend. Do you have curly hair? If so, welcome to the club. I have curly hair, but I don't have much of it left. Shane, Yummy want to play Slender with you out in the woods at night. Will you? Do you two have bachelors? And if so, in what? No, I don't. But I'll play Slender. We should get a bunch of subs together and play Slender in the woods. Like one guy gets to be the Slender Man. Oh god, what are people fucking arguing about? Something about wrestling. Oh. How about no WWE garbage in this comment section? How's about we have WWE garbage in this comment section? I like WWE. It's my fucking video. Alright, let's see. Was there actually some sort of... I guess there was no fucking question there. But yeah, I like WWE stuff. Why would we want to stop that? Steve Austin or The Rock? Steve Austin. Bret Hart or HBK? Oh, that's a tough one. Bret Hart. Mr. Perfect or Dolph Ziggler? Mr. Perfect. CM Punk or Daniel Bryan? CM Punk. Hulk Hogan or Ric Flair? Ric Flair. But yeah, the hardest one there was Bret Hart or HBK. That was... I just like Bret. I've read his book. It was really, really good. Really sad as well. When are you going to finish your Final Fantasy X walkthrough? Already did it. Not that I don't like your Minecraft walkthrough. I want to see Final Fantasy X. I did a whole hour part of that, and I almost started crying at the end. Is there any chance of you and Yami ever playing The Heist together? I've never even heard of it. If you studied science, then why not take a career in it? I'll tell you what, science is a strange thing, because once you've got, when you're studying science, it's like you're standing on the shoulders of giants, you know, you're looking over at all the knowledge of the people in the past, in the generations prior to you, that have learned all these new things. Once you've climbed onto the top of those shoulders and you have overlooked and saw all the knowledge around you, once you've taken in all that knowledge, you get to the point in science where you need to become that person who starts building those blocks and becomes those shoulders that people will stand on in the next few years. And the problem with that is that learning stuff that's new and creating new and discovering new things is very boring. It's a very tedious thing, and I don't think I'd like that as much as I'd like to further science. It's just not something I'd want to do for a living. Plus it doesn't pay well. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers off the top of your head, Gilroy? Love Egoraptor and JonTron, so I love the Game Grumps. Is there anyone else I watch? Donkey. I think that's it, really. I just don't have any... Oh, and Red Letter Media, the what's wrong with your face guy. Like, my little brother keeps commenting what's wrong with your face in almost every one of my videos, because it's a quote from there that we like. And he gets hate from absolutely everyone for it. He's like, people are like, what? Don't say things about his face, there's nothing wrong with his face. And I'm always like, oh god. It's always funny. When are you going to make Yamimash piss himself by scaring him? I'm quite sure he already has. Warning, gold items only have 30 uses, but mine things faster than diamond. So make sure you want to use your gold. Okay, that's kind of cool. How are you and Yamimash paying the bills if you don't have a job and Yamimash is barely getting any money from YouTube? I'm not saying he's barely getting any money from YouTube, but he barely makes a living, if you know what I mean. I can't really disclose how much he makes, is my problem. Shani, you're going crazy. Nope, I'm already there. I've noticed him and Yami say chips when referring to food. In the history class, when we cover chips in England, they're fries. What you refer to as chips, we say crisps. So yeah. Are you and Yami ever going to get diamond armors and tool in survival Minecraft? Well, we're trying to. You and Yami must do some challenges like Cinnamon Challenge. We have something coming up that's going to be fucking insane. Trust me, guys. Will you ever do a Minecraft Yogbox series? It's a Minecraft mod. I've heard about that. I might do that. Hi Shane, what type of computer do you have? I have no clue. It's just a quad-core thing. If a subscriber stood out to you, such as a funny, smart personality that you could tell she had just through the comments that they sent you, and they said that they live nearest you, would you perhaps offer to meet up with them, or just be friends in some other way? That's such a strange question, because I don't know, it's just such a strange question. If a person wants to get to know me, they can, you know? I mean, yeah. In my mind, it goes from, like, talking on the internet, talking a lot on the internet, and then becoming friends and then meeting up. That's kind of how it works. Okay. Would you ever do something like Yamimash used to, where you recommend to your subscribers to other channels that are good, but you feel don't have enough attention or subs? Keep up the great videos, by the way. That was actually my idea for Aaron. I said to him, do a kind of channel of the week, and just have one and make it perfect. You know, make them perfect. And the problem with it is if you do that, you start diluting any type of attention you give to another thing. So either it'd be something like sort of like a channel of the month, or just a 1 in a million chance I'd do it. Just because if I'm gonna say this channel's really good, it's got to be really good. It's got to be something that catches my attention, something I can't stop watching. I'm not just gonna say go to this guy's channel and subscribe to him just because, you know, it's, you know. Do you watch WrestleMania? Duh! If so, which is your favourite? 17. WrestleMania X7 is the greatest pay-per-view of all time. In fact, me and my friend say I X7 something when we mean I love it. And if, you know, if it's like something you need to promise on, it's like, I swear on X7 that this is true. And we're like, okay. Whew, don't have to swear on X7. WrestleMania 17 is the greatest pay-per-view of all time. It had TLC 2, and had The Rock versus Austin with the heel turn at the end. Fucking amazing pay-per-view. Had loads of other stuff as well. You should do a Conker's Bad Fur Day walkthrough. The game's too awesome. Man, I played that game when I was little. It was fucking awesome. One of the best games I've ever played, and I should do one of that. It's hilarious. Do you know how much mash could Yamimash mash if Yamimash could mash? I do not. It's Mitch Meister's brother. Haha, so do you reckon you will stay at my brother's house anytime soon? Maybe. I haven't been invited, though. Do you watch Game of Thrones? If so, who is your favourite character? I haven't watched it. I've been recommended it so many times, I've just not got around to it. Shane, if you won $1 million, what would you do with it? You rock. Buy a house. Buy a house for my mum and dad. Buy the home that I grew up in, because I don't live there anymore. And go to the World Series of Poker in Las Vegas, Nevada, because I played a lot of poker when I was younger and I love it. I just never got around to playing properly. 2 questions. What's your favourite film? What's your favourite book? Well, my favourite book is this. 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. It's not really, but I've been reading it. It's hilarious. It really is hilarious. It's so badly written. I could talk about it for years. My favourite book. What would my favourite book be? I don't really read many books. I tell you what was one of my favourite books. Reading Alan Sugar's autobiography. He's a businessman from over here in England. He does The Apprentice. Like, I think you guys have Donald Trump over in America. Over here we have Alan Sugar, and he's a fucking beast. And I read his autobiography. It was one of the best things I've ever read. So I guess that's my favourite book. It's not really fiction, but you know, what can you do? Favourite movie, Shawshank Redemption has to be. It's just, it just fills your soul with niceness. Okay. What's up, Shane? You're awesome. I love fantasy games too. Which do you prefer? More turn-based games or fast-paced? I like Final Fantasy 12 and I like Final Fantasy 10, 8. I like them both. They both work well. Hello, Fourth Ivy. Everyone subscribe to him. Yo, what's up, bro? Just got back off my holes. What's your best holiday ever? Never been on holiday. I know you play the card game, but are you a fan of the anime? I'd imagine that is Yu-Gi-Oh! And yes, I've got all of it on DVD in Japanese, like 10 box sets. If Aaron had ejaculated into your computer disk drive, completely destroying everything, what would you do? Punch him in the face, like really hard. Hi Shane, we do a vlog of your day similar to what Yamimash did a couple months ago. I think I will. And Katarina Sweat asks, which do you prefer, blondes or brunettes? Brunettes by a country mile. Fucking love brown hair. Alright guys, that is the end. If you want to ask a question or have any comments, just leave them down there in the thing. And while you're at it, like, comment, subscribe, clean my floors, send me money, fill up my glass of Coke. Oh, what else can you do for me? Oh, favourite my videos, buy some carrier pigeons, put a note on it saying stuff like subscribe to Arrow in the Knee. What else can you do? I'll think of something, but do that and then comment with a question. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.